happens when couples stop having sex? My name is Mr. Sharp Game, coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So what really happens when couples stop having sex? I got a question from a long-time subscriber, and it's kind of sad, but when most couples stop having sex, and when you take sex out of the equation in most of these relationships, in most of these interactions between males and females in the United States of America, they don't really have anything in common. The relationship goes straight to hell. It really falls apart. And it's really sad because, see, most women know that their bargaining chip is between her legs. See, most women focus on a result, and the result could change from day to day, week to week. So what happens, see, most women know they don't really have very much to say. So if you really pay attention, most women tend not to talk a lot around guys, especially if they want something, especially if they want a specific result. So what they'll do is try to pander or cater to the man. Could be for a short period of time, a long period of time, or at least until she gets the result that she wants. And after she gets the result that she wants, then she'll revert back to who she already is, which is the real person. And this happens during the holidays. It happens especially during the holidays. It happens during times where a woman might be married to a guy, or it might be a boyfriend, or they might live together. And she'll act all nice to the guy because she wants him to do something. She really wants to manipulate him. And then once she get whatever it is, whatever result that is, she'll revert back to who she really is. And this is kind of sad, and these relationships are pretty common in America today. And see, a lot of women know that if they talk a lot all the time, they're going to turn the guy off. Now, you got some women out here, they don't care. So they're just going to talk and talk and talk, and they'll turn them off. And this is why there's so much domestic violence in America. Because guys, we're not built to hear a bunch of talking going on. We're going to get, any guy going to get turned off after a while. And women know that, they can't really stimulate most men's mind. They can't really keep a man's attention for 10, 15 minutes. So what most women do is talk less and try to pretty much seduce the man or manipulate the man with sex. And so that becomes her bargaining chip. So most women use sex as leverage, because a lot of women, maybe they had a bad role model growing up as a mother, interacting with her father, or maybe she saw her mom with different guys, and maybe she didn't have the best role model growing up. So that's all she knows. That's all she knows. So most women use sex as leverage to get what they want, whatever result that is. And a lot of them they aren't confident enough to, they don't really have anything of value that it can bring up front outside of sex. So sex is like the bargaining chip for most women. And I had a long time relationship with a girlfriend in the past, and we was together like about a year in a relationship, and we stopped having sex for 2 months. And after that 2 months, I realized that we don't really have anything in common. We really don't, because some of the experiences that I've had, and some of the stuff I was going through at the present time, when I used to go and talk to her about it, I would blow her mind. She didn't really know how to respond. She didn't really know what to say. She couldn't really give me no good word, or she couldn't really relate in very little ways. She really couldn't. I caught her off guard probably 90% of the time. Some of the stuff she was saying, it was like kind of mind blowing to her. So, and the only time I felt like we was in harmony as one, on the same page, is when we were having sex. But outside the bedroom, it was like a disconnect. And that's pretty common today in the United States of America, pretty much. Most people aren't really together. They aren't really on the same page. Of course, they do things together. They live together. They have kids together. But most people have a hard time bonding together. And I think you have to care. You have to put in the effort. You have to put in that work. You have to have empathy and compassion for the other person. See, if you don't have empathy and compassion for the other person, it's going to be very difficult to sustain any long-term relationship with harmony. I mean, two people can stay together, but it won't be no harmony. It'll be chaos. Sad but true. So, this is what happens when couples start having sex. Stop having sex. If you take the sex out of it, there's nothing really there. Really. Most women know this. Most guys know this. But guys, they go along with it and swallow it. But as a lot of these guys, as they get older, especially if you're the type of guy that have met a lot of different women over the years, or you've traveled, a common woman won't be able to keep that guy's attention, because he's well traveled, met so many different people. A common woman, the only type of guy she'll be able to keep the attention of is the common man that really hasn't ventured out and traveled, had the experience. He might be a young lad, inexperienced, just getting out into the world. She can manipulate him, but a guy that's well traveled, well versed, done met people all around the world, done had all type of trials and tribulations, just sex by itself, that's not going to work with him. See, I think a lot of women don't know what guys really want when they get married. I think a lot of women don't know. I think they know. But it's more than just sex. When guys get married, They put their life on the line. It's not just a piece of paper. When guys move in with a woman, they put their life on the line. When guys get married, they put their life on the line. When guys have kids, they put their life on the line. It's not just a piece of paper. It's not just about sex. That's only a part of it. But hey, I think you have to care. And people only do what they care about. Period. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel, share this video, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Go buy my book. Bow, baby. It's right here. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So until next time, peace.